Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Finally, the truth has eventually been revealed. Like Bimpe herself said, that pregnancy cannot be held for too long and engagement cannot be held for too long. Eventually, the public will know, and this has been brought to the notice of the public that truly, Lateef Adedimeji and Bimpe Oyebade are actually going to get married for real this time. This is no photo shoot, this is no rumor. It is genuine and it is real and it is legit that by December 22 they are getting married at Ekiti State. They are all familiar with the fact that Bimpe and Lateef kept debunking their relationship, in contrary to what the public perceive about the two of them. Fans and loved ones are of the speculations that these two are dating. In fact, they are actually married. But the two of them kept coming out in so many interviews, continually debunking the fact that they are in a relationship, and they kept telling people that they are friends. Initially, when the picture of Bimpe and Lateef Adedimeji surfaced on the internet, where they were both looking like couples, Bimpe was dressed in a lovely wedding gown and Lateef Adedimeji also in a beautiful suit, and they were looking like couples. Everybody kept congratulating them, blessing their union and congratulating them back and forth, only for them to come out and tell the public that they are not married. It is just a photo shoot. Yes, truly, it is just a photo shoot as at that time, and that they are not in a relationship. They are just friends. They are just close, and that the picture taken was just for a particular brand that they both worked for, and it's just a photo shoot. It's not their engagement. It's not their wedding, and they are not married. Make sure to mention that he was engaged and he will be marrying soon. But then Bimpe is not the person. She's just a friend of his in the Nollywood industry. When Bimpe too was also asked concerning the relationship, she was like, Lateef is not my type. I am sorry, I cannot marry him. For fans that want us to get married, I'm sorry, this is not going to work. It's not going to be happening. He's just my friend, and I see him as a family more than somebody that I can actually marry. I can't say that I want to be with somebody that I consider family. He's someone that I can always call up anytime, any day. He's always there for me. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that I would want to be with this person. She specifically opened her mouth and said this in so many interviews, both online and in paper. I personally was so pained at the fact that I know that there's something going on, but at the same time, why do you have to debunk so much? I mean, you don't need to lie to your fans. There's nothing wrong with the fact that you guys are dating. There's so many people in the Nollywood industry who are actually in a relationship and they are doing fine, but they take their relationship life away from the eyes of the public and still work as colleagues, and you will never know and find out that these people are actually married or dated, and they work together as colleagues in the Nollywood industry. But the one of Bimpe and Lateef has gone beyond measures. It was just too much, and people keep wondering, why would you say that Lateef is not your type? I mean, he's a cool guy, and you yourself said it, that he's a cool guy. And Lateef, why are you saying you can't date Bimpe and stuff like that? But in their own defense, I would say they gave hint, but they were not direct. And now, after many years of debunking their romantic relationship, they are set to tie the knot. I said earlier, they actually gave hint. So many interviews, they make sure to let people know that they are close. That's one. They are also friends, which states that somebody that you want to date, you have to be friends with the person first, know the person well enough before you can say, I want to marry you, I want to be in a relationship with this person. That's another hint. They kept saying, we are friends. And like a saying goes, they would say, always marry your friend. And I think this is the part Lateef and Bimpe have decided to thread, as they are friends and close partners. It may also interest you to know that they are both building a brand together, that is an outfit, and they call it Adefit. I mean, Adedimeji and Bimpe. That's the essence of the Ade in the brand name of the outfit. They have been posting pictures of themselves together, wearing the outfit together, and advertising it. There is no how you'll be in a relationship with someone else other than Lateef, and you are building a brand with that person. This kind of brand is something that eventually might cause rift between different partners. So this is another hint to let us know that yes, we are in a relationship, but we'd rather keep it away from the eyes of the public, and when we are ready, we'll bring it out to you guys. It may interest you to know that Bimpe said the problem started with fans who call them Mama and Zaddy. A lot of fans like them together and they want them together, that Lateef is a good man. You already see him as family. And when she was asked if Lateef ever asks her out, to be his girlfriend or fiancée or wife. She specifically said, and I quote, "I would say no to Lateef if he asks me out because he is my friend and I already see him as a brother. He is not my type." End quote. This is the part where people actually said, for me big pay to say this person is not her type, then it is what it is. They are actually friends and not lovers. Now, a popular blogger has now revealed to us from a reliable source that the marriage introduction was done few months ago, and attached to the post is details of the wedding. Bimpe even said she has a boyfriend, she's in a relationship. In one of the interviews with City People, she said, and I quote, "I am in a relationship because I am not a child and I am engaged. Lateef Adedimeji is just a colleague I met almost immediately I joined the industry and we clicked. While we worked on my second movie, Entrapped, we got close on set. We started working together because when we work together, people love the outcome. I work with a lot of people, but with him, it is different. People want us to work together. Since I write, my movie started featuring him in all of my production, and right now, he handles all my production and the coordinator, so he's in my circle and a close friend." End quote. This was Bimpe still giving us a hint as to how close they were. Even at some point posted a picture of her engagement ring and flaunted it on social media, not knowing that this duo are actually having something together. It's so heartbreaking, it's so confusing, and only God knows what the revelation of this truth will do to their brand, as people will be confused and not know what to believe concerning these two, but they are still very much loved by their fans. In a picture shared online by Bimpe earlier this year, where she was flaunting her ring, she said, and I quote, adding a caption saying that at Oye 881, "We are not keeping you in suspense, just doing us." This is another hint. When this curious fan asked to know exactly what was happening between her and Lateef, fan was confused and said, "You are just keeping us in suspense." This was when Bimpe answered her and said, "We are not keeping you in suspense, we are just doing us." That is, we are just being us, regardless of whatever you guys think that is going on between the two of us. We are doing us. And finally, this is out. Another hint that Bimpe gave concerning a relationship with Lateef Adedimeji was when she had an interview with The Scope, when she was asked these questions and speculations of marriage and pregnancy trailing her. Now, she said, "People want to know my relationship status, but the only thing I have to say is that wedding, pregnancy, or anything good cannot be hidden forever. One way or the other, people would find out. I don't like to be pressured, even though I feel like doing it. When people talk to me, the first thing they ask is if I am married to Lateef Adedimeji. I do not deny the fact that he is very important to me and also the closest person to me. But at every point, people want to know what is happening between us. I am not tired of that actually, but I know that I would still get lots of it." End quote. This was Bimpe letting us know and giving us hints. Also, Lateef Adedimeji made sure to state that Bimpe is somebody and a woman to go home to. She's very peaceful, and Lateef himself is a peaceful person. Well, they are now officially engaged and at the same time pregnant and are expecting a child on the way. And by December 22 at Ekiti State, the wedding will be holding. We say a very big congratulations to them. May God bless their union, and it shall continue to be fruitful and profitable to them, the family, and their fans at large. Well, guys, there you have it. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop your comment in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.